Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Well, I am in a very great mood. It's Friday, it's beautiful outside, and I get to play with makeup. So I'm gonna have y'all get ready with me. I got the new Morphe Maddie Ziegler collab palette to play with, and some of the cheek and lip products that come with it, and the glow stick too. And some of my favorite makeup I'm going to be putting on along with that. So come along with me. And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit that notification bell so every time I upload a video, you'll know. Okay, so we're going to start with a clean face. And what I'm going to do is spray my face with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want my face, I don't want to taste that. I want my face to still be a little wet when I go in with my serum, so it'll absorb better. I'm using the Ordinary's Buffet, and this has peptides and hyaluronic acid in it. I like this stuff. But what we're not going to do is touch the dropper to our face. I really like some of the Ordinary products. You just have to be careful because it's just kind of like, you know, they're cheap and they're good, but it's like, here you go, and you're not really sure, you know, what you need to use when, so you just need to do a little research on that. Oh, I forgot my eye cream, so I'll be right back. Okay, so today I'm going to use the Dermalogica Biolumin C eye serum, and this is really good. It has vitamin C and stuff in there. Oh, technical difficulty. I have a hair. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this on my ring finger to put in. What kind of eye cream do y'all use? Do you use the same one morning and night? Or do you switch it up like I do? I have different ones that I like to use in the morning and different ones that I like to use at night. Okay, we got our eye cream on because we want to make sure that everything is nice and hydrated, because we don't want our makeup to stick in any spots, and that's one of the most important parts of your skincare, is to make sure that you have a good moisturizer and primer to hold everything in. So my moisturizer I'm going to use today is the Bliss Bright Idea Vitamin C and Tripeptide Moisturizer. I love this stuff. Bliss is such a good brand. You can get it at Target and CVS and like some Walgreens, and it's just, some of their products are really good. I really like this vitamin C. They have an eye cream, the moisturizer, and they have a vitamin C serum to go along with it, and I really like it. It really makes your face bright, and it's a dupe for the Ole Henriksen, and it's a whole lot cheaper too. I like it, and it works just as good. I have both of them, and I've been testing out a lot of different stuff, and I like this brand. Okay, now that I have my moisturizer on, I'm gonna go in with my primer. And I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. And I love this stuff. This is an oldie, and people don't really talk about it anymore, but it's so good for your skin. And I have dry skin. That's why I'm using these moisturizing products. If you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend them. I would just recommend you know, one moisturizing product. Make sure that you have one normal for normal to oily skin, and then one of either your primer be a matte. I'm sorry, that made no sense at all. Scratch. If you have oily skin, you want to make sure that you moisturize and have one normal product, either your moisturizer or your primer, and then let your other one be oil-free and matte. Let me know if that didn't make sense. I'll explain it better. So we want to rub that in and make sure we get everywhere and get the neck. Some of your products you do not want to bring down to your neck. I learned that the hard way with some of my glycolic acids and stuff at night. Okay, so for foundation, I'm so excited. I have been wanting to try this, and I haven't had the chance to yet. I finally get to play with it. I have two new ones, and I'm not sure which one I want to try. I have the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation by No. 7. It says it has a radiant finish and a medium coverage. Wrinkles appear reduced, skin looks firmer, skin tone looks more even. This looks more like a full coverage, and then this one is Protect and Perfect Advanced All-in-One Foundation. It has an SPF of 50. It says it's medium coverage. It's hydrating and age-defying. I'm not sure which one I want to use. They both look really pretty. This one almost looks like the CC cream. Screw it. Let's try this one. I am going to use, what should I use? A sponge or a brush? I have a brush out here. I'm going to use my Fenty foundation brush. It's a number 110. One of the things to remember, what I taught you, to have a good makeup look, you need to have, not expensive, but you need to have the right tools for what you're doing, and make sure that you're using the right tools, and make sure that you have a good base, as in primer, moisturizer, and that. I don't know how I feel about this so far. It has a really light coverage. I'm gonna go ahead. I used 2 pumps, and it's kind of a softer. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this in there and see if it gives me a little bit more full coverage. I like to have a little bit more of a thicker and more coverage foundation, because sometimes I don't like to wear foundation and concealer. I like to be able to just wear one of them. Now this one is a little bit more coverage. This one, like I said, it's like the CC cream. It has a really dewy, you see that? It's hydrating. And these both have the No. 7 skincare in them, so I really like that too. I feel better about putting something on my face that's gonna be sitting on my face for hours, that has some kind of benefit to it, you know. That's why I like these, and that's why I wanted to try them. I'm looking like a grease ball. It's alright. It's what we're gonna put some powder on for. So I am kind of disappointed with this. I've liked every other product that I've got from them, and I don't know how I feel about this. So what I'm gonna do next is go in with my concealer. I'm using the Double Wear Instant Fix 24 concealer by Estee Lauder. Now this has double sides, and this side has a Hydra Prep, and if I didn't already go in with my eye cream and my moisturizer, I would use that, but I wouldn't suggest putting this on top of your foundation, because it's going to take it right off. So I'm just going to go in with the concealer and go under my eyes. And I'm going to put a little bit down here. And like that. I don't like to put a lot on. Because like I said, I don't like to have a bunch of stuff on my face. And I'm going to use my Real Technique sponge. I already wet it. Sorry, I'm getting some of the more water out of it. I didn't get all the water out of it. What I like to do too is wrap it in a towel and to get all the excess water off when I'm done, just to soak up that extra stuff so it's not, you know, the wrong consistency, so it doesn't have a bunch of water coming out of it. I'm gonna go ahead and beat that in. Another trick that I like to use if I'm trying to get my concealer to really stick, what I'll do is spray my sponge with my setting spray and then go in. That's one of my little tricks that I like to do. I think I learned that from Jaclyn Hill, actually. I'm trying to get you guys a good angle because it's kind of cloudy today, so the sun is hiding, and it's making it hard for me to film with good lighting, so I'm sorry for that. I'm new. I'm trying to learn everything, you know, trying to get in my groove. That looks really cute. I'm okay with the way that this turned out. Now I'm gonna go in with my powder. I'm gonna set my under eyes with this. This is the number 7 translucent. I can't ever freaking say that. Translucent Perfect Light Pressed Powder. And I'm gonna take my Real Techniques powder sponge. I love this thing. It's velvety like the Juno & Co sponges, and I'm gonna set where I put my concealer with this. This reminds me of the Hourglass Ambient Light powder. That's what this reminds me of. I'm gonna put this where I put my concealer because those areas I want to be a little bit brighter than the rest of my face. So that's why I'm going in with that. And with this, it doesn't really matter how much you put on because you see how matte it is. I'm going to go back in and go over that. So we got our spots to bake with that. Now what I'm going to do is go in with my Laura Mercier Smooth Finish foundation powder. And I don't have a brush for that, so I'll be right back. So I had to go get my favorite powder brush to use with this, and it's the It Brushes for Ulta Unstoppable Powder Brush. Y'all, if you're trying to find good brushes and you really don't want to spend, you know, like a Sigma coin, these are so good. They're durable, and I love them. You want to see the consistency of this? I love this stuff. It's so good. It blurs your face out so good. Well, you'll see. I'm going to do half and just show you what it does. You don't want to put this under your eye either because it's going to make your under eye look just a little bit darker. And you need to be careful because, you know, some powders are not for your whole face, you know, just like some concealers you want to use in different parts of your face. Now, can you guys see the difference in that? I put the powder on this side and I don't have it on this side. Can you tell the difference? Look at how beautiful that is. It's just so good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm trying to turn this way just a little bit more. Okay. Trying to get the perfect angle for you guys and still be able to look in the mirror. So clearly you can see how good this stuff is. I love it. And it's I like this a whole lot better than the loose setting powder. I said on my story today, I'm not into that loose setting powder. Hopefully it works for you guys. It just doesn't work for me. You gotta bring it down to your neck. You don't want a big line. You don't want any harsh lines at all. I'm gonna kinda brush the excess powder off that I have on here from the first powder that I put in. And sorry if my eyes water a little bit. I'm having trouble with that for some reason, and it's so annoying because you know how much I love to wear makeup and love a good eyeshadow. So you guys see how beautiful that is? It just makes your skin look like you have a filter on. Okay, now next I'm gonna use this. These are the Maddie Ziegler. This is the whole reason why we're doing the video, guys. This is the Maddie Ziegler and the Morphe collab, and I wonder if I should use my bronzer first or if I should put this on first. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put this on first and then put my bronzer on top. I have two different colors. This one is the Pink About It, and it's a lip and cheek duo, and it has the Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse in Pinky Swear, and the Glaze Dreams Lip Gloss in Libra Energy. And they're packaged up like this in little tissue paper. And here's that lip gloss. It's so cute. And then this is the cheek mousse. I opened these up the other day. Can you guys see the consistency of that? It's mousse. Okay, I feel like a total beauty guru. A booty guru. And then here's the gloss. Sorry. That's the Pink About It, and then this one is the Peach That Pops. These are packaged so cute. Okay, which one should we use? Look at this color. It's so pretty. This is the peach. I'm probably gonna use the peach one. Like I dipped my finger in this yesterday. It's so cute. The consistency. I'm gonna use this one. So, and then we also have the Dew Balm Face Gloss Stick. So this is a lightweight balm, melts into your skin for your dewiest highlight ever. So this is the highlight stick. I wonder if I can use a brush with this, because I don't like to just go in with stick products like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little bit of this and I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. And don't look at that dumb tattoo. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit on this of the back of my hand, and I'm gonna dip my brush in it and apply it like that. That's pretty. I need just a little bit more. I'm scared to just stamp, but screw it. We're gonna do it. So you guys, can you see the moussey texture? It's really pretty. I really like this color. I don't know if I'm a fan of this, the way that this product comes, because I feel like maybe I should have watched the video of how they did it first before I tried to play around with this. That probably would have been the smart thing to do. But this is cute. And I like to focus my blush more in the back than I do in the front, because I want to make sure that my face is snatched and pulled back. So that's cute. I really like that. I was afraid I wasn't gonna like it because of the consistency, and you can see it's so cute and it melts right in the skin. So I'm gonna hit my forehead up here like I normally do and put a little bit on my nose just to kind of give it a little bit, that little pop of color so it all blends in, you know? That's what I like to do. So that's cute. I like it. All right. And now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go in now with my bronzer. Any other day I would have done it the other way around, but I just wanted to check the consistency of that first. This is my new Holy Grail item. It's the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, like the perfume. And this is in color medium too, and it's just the prettiest color. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but I love this stuff. It's so beautiful. I'm using another IT brush. Sorry, I used my IT for Ulta brush too to put that blush on. It was the Pride Month brush. And I'm just gonna put this on my bronzer points. How do you guys feel about brows? A lot of people that make videos, they don't do their brows on camera. Do you guys like to see that? Do you not want to see it? Do you want to see it? Let me know, because I want to do what you guys want. I want to give you what you want to see. So comment down below and let me know if you want to see brows or not, because I'm definitely not someone that just goes along with what everybody else is saying, you know. I want to do what you guys want, not what everybody else thinks. And that looks really, really pretty together. I just am obsessed with that bronzer. I feel like my cheeks are just a little bit too pigmented for my liking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pressed powder and I'm just going to go right on top of that to try to diffuse the color a little bit. And this is one of the tricks that I use. You guys can do it too. You know, there's always a way to fix whatever little makeup blunder that you're having. And I don't like to bake. I've told you guys this. So what I like to do to give myself that snatched look right here, instead of having, you see where it's you know, not a perfect line right there, I like having the perfect line for some reason. So I just go in like this and use the pointed part of my powder blender, and I do this just to kind of diffuse the color and give myself that snatched straight line. And don't worry, because in a little bit I'm gonna blend that out so it's not too perfect and there's not a really big line. So I'm gonna go do my brows and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. So we're back and the brows are filled. If you guys know what that's from, we can be besties. So I did my brows and I used my Anastasia brow pencils. I used my brow definer, and then I go back in with my Brow Wiz. This is the smaller one so I can make hair-like strokes, and I use color soft brown. And then I use my highlight duo stick, and this is in Seychelles. I can't find it. Well, there's a pink one and there's a yellow one, and I've been using the pink one. And then also I primed my lids. So oh, another thing, I'm sorry about eyebrows. I was talking about if you guys wanted me to do them on camera for you, or do you want me to do a whole eyebrow video and we can go through different products and everything? Let me know, comment down below about that. So I primed my lids with my P. Louise base. This stuff is so good. The rumors are true, guys. And this is Rumor 0 is the color of this. And this is the white one. You do not need a lot of this stuff. And I'm telling you, a little tiny dot goes a whole long way. Like, it'll cover both of your eyes and you'll still have some left over. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go in with a blending brush and I'm going to set this color. So, actually, can I show you this before we get started? This is the Maddie Ziegler Morphe collab, and this is the Imagination palette. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. And look at these beautiful colors. Oh my God, there's neutrals, there's pops of color. It's so pretty. There's shimmers and mattes, and some of these are multi-chrome. So I'm going to set this with a light color. And I know I swatched this Butterfly Fantasy. I swatched this where'd it go? I swatched this last night, so I know that it's a multi-chrome. I would normally go in and set with that color, but I already know that it's a multi-chrome. So I'm going to go in with Maddie Girl and knock off the excess. And I'm going to set my lids with this. Another reason why I like to set my color is because it helps blend everything out. When you're putting your other colors on top, it makes everything just be cohesive and just flow, and it's just it makes everything so pretty. I need a look that is not too bold because, like I said, I told you I have something that I have to go do right after this. So I want to make sure that I don't have something too bold, but I still want to play around in this palette for you without being too plain Jane. So that color worked so good. Let's just go for a basic neutral look out of this, and maybe we'll put a pop of color in there. I'm gonna go in with Latte, which is a little bit warmer brown. It's this one right here. I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm still using that same blending brush, and I'm gonna go in on my crease and blend this all through my crease. Now, when I set my lid with the first color, I put that all over. This color, we're just sticking around the lid or around the crease, I'm sorry. And it doesn't matter if we're messy with it. We're going around it in the crease. It's okay if we get a little bit on our lid, or if we go up just a little bit. That's kind of what we want when we go up. Now, that's really pretty. I'm loving these colors so far. They're blending so good together. And I'm just going to go back in and blend this some more because you can never blend too much. You always want to make sure that everything is blended out and that there's no harsh lines unless you want them to be there. I'm going to kind of take this out just a little bit on the corners of my eyes. You see how I'm making that shape? When you go in with this color, that's kind of what you do. You want to make whatever shape you want going on with your eyes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with I'm going to get a smaller stamping brush so I can stamp some color on here. I'm going to use this guy right here. This is the JS12. This is from my Morphe Jeffree Star collab, and all of Jeffree Star and Morphe collab stuff is like half off right now at Ulta. If you can get your hands on, like, everybody's buying it out. And if I didn't already have like 2 sets of everything, I would too. It's just really good stuff. I love it, regardless of Jeffree Star. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna cut my crease because I'm trying to just do like a simple look. So if I wanted everything to be just a little bit more dramatic, I would go in and cut my crease, but I'm not going to do that today. Actually what I'm going to do is take a little bit more flat brush like this, and I'm going to take God Mom on here, and I'm going to try to see if I can just put this on without having to spray it. Oh, that's pretty. It's a shimmer, and it has like a little bit of like a blue, and it has like shifts on it. That's so pretty. I'm just gonna focus this on the top inside of my lid. I'm gonna go just a little bit over my crease because I do have hooded eyes, so I want you to be able to see that just a little bit when my eyes are closed. So I'm gonna go over just a little bit of my crease. That's so pretty. Now, if you want a little bit more pop of color or of that shimmer, what you do is you go in and you take your setting spray. In this case, I have Fix Plus, and you're going to spray your brush, and then you're going to pick your shimmer up with that. And what it's going to do is make it just so much more pigmented and just give you so much more color. So now that I have more color on my brush that's more pigmented, I'm going to keep that one inside of my crease. I don't want to go outside of that one. I just wanted to put a little bit of extra shimmer on top of my crease. I don't want to do a whole lot. Now, you want to keep your shimmers on your lid, and then for this look, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab that Jeffree Star brush like I was telling you about. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit on that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this color down here called Go Home, this burgundy color, and I'm gonna tap off the excess, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on the crease and the outside part of my lid, and I'm going to put the color right there and blend it out. Now, when you're trying to do colors like this, it's really important to have the right kind of tool. You know, you couldn't do this with a blender brush, a big one, you know what I mean? And we're going to go back over here, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. And my eye is already starting to water. It's so annoying. Okay, let me take care of this. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about my technical difficulties. I told y'all my eyes have been watering for no particular reason. So what I did off camera is I put a bunch of powder and packed it on underneath my eyes for one, to catch the fallout, and for two, to help when my eyes water. Okay, now I still had that same brush, and I pulled it down on my bottom lash line. And as you can see, it's starting to look like a look. So I'm sorry, I'm in that nervous spot. So what I did is I took a brush with no color on it. And what I did was I blended out the edges just so we had some blended out edges. We didn't have any harsh lines, and it just made the look be a little bit more cohesive. So what I'm gonna do now is, we want a little bit of color in the corner of our eyes. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to take a smaller packing brush like this, and I'm going to get into this color Angel right here. It's a multi-chrome. It looks like it has like a pinky purpley shift to it, and I'm going to dab that in the corner of my eye. Now, if you can't find a color in your palette that works for that inner color pop, what you can do to save it, or to save your look, is to put your highlighter there. A lot of times I'll just put my highlighter color there, but this one is really pretty. It's got that purple shift to it, so it pulls in with the burgundy. And what I'm doing is pulling it just a little bit on my bottom line so it can meet with the burgundy on the bottom. Like I said, I have somewhere to go after this, so I don't want to have a very big bold look today, so we're just going to do this one. Now what I'm going to do is should we wear liner today, or should I just draw it on with shadow? I'm gonna put this down for now, and I'm gonna put some liner on. I'm gonna show you guys a simple way to do your liner for hooded eyes. What I'm gonna do is I have the Tarte Man Eater, and I'm gonna use the mirror on this. So the way that I do my liner is, I'm trying to do this so you can see. I am going to make a line out. I don't want to go too far because I don't want that drastic of a look. I'm going to make that line out, and then I'm going to bring it right back in and connect it. See how I got that? And then I'm just going to go